Hi, welcome. On this episode of Build Your Own, we're going to build out, price, and option a new 7 Series, specifically a 750, because, well, they come in a few different trims. You can get a 740, which has a 6-cylinder. You can get a 760, which is a V12. And then, of course, you can get the Alpina B7, which is the go faster version of the 750i. So let's just jump right into it. So let's get over here to build your own. I'm already on the page that shows the 7 Series. I was watching a car video the other day, and I saw that there's some new red shade of red leather interior for the 7 Series, and I'm like, I got to get into that. So we got some specs here: $83,100. Surely that's for the 740. MSRP 0 to 65.4. What do they say? They don't give you the specific model. And then 29 mpg. I mean, it's a broad statement considering you got a vast range of cars. But let's take a look here. We're going to select xDrive, which means it's four-wheel drive, and we're going to take the 750, like I said. So we've got what we want: four-wheel drive 750i. I don't know how much you know about 7 Series, but back in the day, you could get them in two trims: long wheelbase and short wheelbase. A long wheelbase 7 Series used to be called either an LI or an IL, depending on the year. Now they're just 750s, and they come one wheelbase. I don't know if they offer two different wheelbases, but they're not available in the US now, so it's just 750. All right, move on. Okay, so first things first, we've got some tabs up here. We've got to choose our colors, get our wheels, select upholstery, trims, packages, options, and then finally summary. How much is it going to cost to actually put this thing in the garage? So right now, right off the bat, just choosing the 750i with four-wheel drive, we're just a smidge under 100,000 right here. We're sitting at 99,400. So we've got several different colors to look at. We've got the standard BMW colors, their color palette here, and then you've got the individual colors. Basically, what does that mean? They're more unique, they're more rare, they're more expensive. Okay. Now I already know what color I want. They've got a lot of darker colors in the palette this year. Ironically, I was moused over Moonstone Metallic, and I like that shade. It's a really, really good shade. I'm going to save my spiel on how come I like light-colored cars, because they're easy to keep clean. So we added the Moonstone Metallic individual paint. That was an additional $1,950. Moving on. Now we're at wheels. You've got a broad selection of wheels. If we mouse over this, we can see that these are the 19-inch M Sport wheels, M light alloy double spoke bicolor wheels with performance run flat tires. Those are 19s. These are 19s as well with all season run flat tires. So this one has performance all season. What do we got here? 20-inch double spoke performance run flat tires. I think we want something where, hey, let's face it, this is a big 7 Series. It's not like you're going to be running around out at the track. Let's be all honest here. So I think an all-season run flat is the way to go. Now, I'm particularly keen on this wheel, this V-spoke wheel here. It's a 20-inch V-spoke. But it's got performance tires. Interesting. Well, you know what? Scratch what I just said, because I want to get those wheels. It's not like you can't take those and put some all-season tires on them after the fact. Obviously, they just don't have it set up at the factory that way, but you can certainly change these. So I would ride around on these performance tires until the winter time kicked in, and then I would change the wheels. Okay, so, or I would get a set of winter wheels. You can also buy a set of winter wheels. Maybe I'll get a set of 19s for a winter wheel. You can always buy those after the fact at the dealer, at the parts counter. They'll be happy to sell you a set of wheels and tires amounting to thousands of dollars. They'll be happy to do that. All right, so we're going to choose these wheels. They're $1,300. We're sitting at just over 102.5. Let's move on to upholstery. Now, let's get down. I knew it was going to be an individual color. There it is, the Fiona Red with black full merino leather. Now, there are a lot of cool colors here, and I would even say, hey, I think the white interior looks good. Maybe impossible to really keep clean in the real world, but as far as an image on their website, it looks fantastic. I do also like some of the shades of browns and stuff like that. I don't mind the lighter color interiors, long as the carpet is black. It's when they're light interior and light rugs. I'm usually done. Now, I normally go for black leather interior, and obviously you can't really go wrong with that. That's an attractive looking interior. But I'm building this car out for you because I specifically wanted to see this Fiona red. So let's do that. So to choose the Fiona red, what do we have to add to the vehicle? The anthracite Alcantara headliner. Okay, let's do that. And as we can see, that red leather is an additional $4,000. But hey, we want the most beautiful 7 Series. I'm actually going to save this build, save the PDF, and I'm going to link to that PDF in the description below, as well as other videos that I've done. So that way, if you like this car and you want to get a hold of this car, you're in the market for a 750i brand new, then you can grab this car. So let's add that. Oh yeah, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. That's gorgeous. And you're not going to see another 7 Series like that. You're just not going to see another one. All right, so we're sitting at okay, that already added us that for that $4,000. Let's move on to trims. That's the veneers, the wood. What do we want? Now, obviously, I've already gone with an individual color. I've already gone with an individual upholstery color, so you can be sure I'm going to go with an individual wood trim. Now, I will say, do they have it? Now, they used to have burl wood, and I don't think they offer that anymore. They don't have it anymore. Now, that was always my go-to for European cars, specifically Germany, Mercedes and BMW. It was always the burl, but I guess they're throwing that away. Let's go with the ash grain. Let's see what that looks like. Now, yeah, we know we got to get rid of that. Okay, we know we got to get rid of that. Okay, well, we didn't see the change, and it looks fine. It looks fine. Well, let's see what the black actually looks like. Let's take a look at the black. I think the piano finish would be nice. Yeah. Yeah. I think we're going to do the piano finish. Normally, I never choose that, but I'm just not feeling any of these wood veneers. I didn't choose these. I just didn't feel any of these. They're not very attractive. What's that? That's that fine line that came standard. And so, yeah, we're going to go with the piano black finish. I think that looks really good. That looks really, really nice. All right, let's move on. So that was $1,080 for that. Let's move on to packages. Now this is where you really do the damage. This is where you really do the damage, because this is where you want all the goods. Now, I'm a real big fan of BMWs. I've had several, but I haven't had one that had heads up. And so I'm always hot to have a BMW with heads up. If I get another BMW, it will certainly have heads up. And with that said, this one shall too. So I think that's under the Driving Assistance Plus package for $1,700. Let's double check. No, I don't see that. Let's see. Here? No. Active blind spot. Da-da-da-da. What about the executive package? Well, they don't really say, do they? Well, we know that we want the M Sport package. Can we get the M Sport package? Now, see, now we'll come back to that other one because I don't know where the heads up is, but the M Sport package is $3,000. We do have a color that's M Sport, but we didn't select a wheel that's M Sport. Okay? So I'm assuming that if we wanted to go with the M Sport package, because to me that would be the ultimate with those wheels on, but what I know is going to happen is, yeah, see, these are the standard M wheels, and so I chose those other wheels, and so if I select M Sport, then it's going to want to remove those wheels. So based on that, normally I would always go M Sport, but well, let's see. You know, you get one time to do this right. And it's not like you're going to buy a 7 Series and say, dang, I wish I didn't get the M Sport package. I think it'll be the other way around, wishing that you did get the M Sport package. So let's do that and see what it says. Yeah, it wants to remove those wheels that I do love. But, you know, like I said, you could always go and buy multiple sets of wheels for your car if you want to spend the money. You can go down to the dealer and do that. So I'm going to let those wheels go so that way I can get the M Sport package. So we can see that it makes it a little more aggressive. You know, these wheels are fine. There's nothing wrong with them. It's just BMW has used them on so many cars for a number of years now. They're just getting a little old. But, you know, it's fine. And like I said, I can buy those other wheels and put them on the car. And I think that's the way I go. Now, let's see what this Autobahn package is. Well, let's do this in order because if you're looking to buy a car, I don't want to skip around on you. So the Autobahn package, active comfort, I mean, it's $4,000. What is it giving you? Whenever they use the word active, they mean that the stuff is moving. So, for instance, active roll stabilization. I think that, you know, the anti-roll bars, these are things under the car. I think they move and stuff like that to give you better performance. I suspect, however, that the car handles fantastic anyway. And you know what? I live in the U.S. I'll never be on the Autobahn. I shouldn't be driving faster than 65 or 70 miles an hour per the law anyway. So I'm going to skip the Autobahn package. I just don't think it's necessary. I really don't. Cold weather package, you got to get that. It's only $400, number one. And you got to have the heated steering wheel. Maybe you only use it once or twice a year, but it'll sure be nice when you need it. And then the front and rear heated seats. It's a no-brainer for $400, honestly. The driver assistance package. Okay. Active blind spot. Yeah, and lane departure warning. Fine, we're going to get the driver assistance package. I'm really big on that active blind spot detection thing, especially on a larger vehicle. The driving assistance plus package. Active cruise control. I still don't see the heads up, but we're going to get all these safety features because I'm really big on the safety stuff. And, you know, at this price point, you know, you should be able to afford to option these cars out the way they need to be optioned out so they have good options. I mean, I can't tell you how many 7 Series and 5 Series I've seen over the years in the used car market as I've looked at them, and they have like no options on them. It's like people buy these, a 550i or a 750i, and yeah, they're super expensive. The car was $100,000. I mean, just selecting the 750. But then to go and put no options on it, then it's almost like you might as well buy a Chrysler 300 and buy one of those and get all the options for $40,000, right? Because just to get in the car and not have the options just makes no sense. Executive package, okay, power rear sunshades and rear side window shades. Just for that alone, I'm down. I don't really care about the massaging seats. The ceramic controls, I think it just makes them work better, and that's fine. But it was really about the sunshades. Interior design package. Now that sounds like something we don't need to worry about because we've already chosen our colors, and so we don't need to worry about that. The luxury rear seat package, again, I don't think we need to worry about that. I'm not that worried about people doing all these things in the back, so we can skip that and save the $3,900. Parking assistant, yeah, boom, definitely. Rear executive lounge, I don't think so. All right, so we're sitting at 117.3 when we started at 99,000 and change. I think it was 99.6 or something like that. Let's move over here to options. Now, I'd be danged if I don't know where that heads-up display is, but I bet you it's tucked in there somewhere. If I stop for a second, I could probably find it. Actually, what I was thinking, I did just take a second to go look. What it just occurred to me, and I'd have to go back and do a little more reading, is maybe the heads-up is a standard feature now, which is why it's not put in a package. Maybe it's just a standard feature. Okay, so on to options. We did our packages. We're on to options. You got to get the Apple CarPlay. I mean, come on. I'm really big on the stereos. I love the Bang & Olufsen sound systems and the Bowers & Wilkins. I love the high-end sound system stuff. Even the one that's in the new Cadillac CT6, the Bose Panaray 34 speaker. I've done a video on that one as well as the Chrysler 300. And I just love those high-end stereos. So, yep. With all the money that we saved by not getting some of those packages, I think we can pop the $3,400 for the Bowers and Wilkins. I mean, and think about it. Yeah, the car's $120,000, but if you're fortunate enough to own this car and enjoy it for however many years you own it, when you get ready to sell it, because eventually you'll want to, then the car is going to really be worth a good amount of money because it's going to be very desirable and nicely optioned because a lot of them just simply aren't. All right, performance options. Yeah, give us the M Sport brakes, but wait. Aha, let's see. So they want to change the wheels again. Okay, let's change the wheels. But I want the brakes. I think that's fun because it'll make the brake calipers blue. Let's see if we can see. Yep, you see that? Now it really looks like an M car. And so that's fun because they don't make an M7. So now we've built out a really unique M7 in the Moonstone Metallic with the red leather and the blue calipers. It's a very attractive car on the road. Rear seat entertainment we don't need. Ambient air package. Ambient air package. Okay, that's like the Sense, the same thing Mercedes S-Class does. You know what? For $350, yeah, let's do that because if you don't get it now, they probably can't build that system into the car after the fact. It might need to be done at the factory. So you probably want to grab that for $350. The panoramic Sky Lounge LED roof. I mean, I'm almost in without even having to read it. So they have LED lights, in different colors. $900. It's a little gimmicky, but I'm into it. I mean, we're already into this thing for over $120,000. What's $900? I mean, seriously. Integral active steering. Is that the four-wheel steering thing? Yeah, see, that's where the back wheels also turn. A lot of people are doing this now. I mean, BMW's not the only one. Cadillac CT6 does it. Porsche 911 Turbo even does it. There's a number of cars that offer it. I don't know how I feel about it, but now granted, on a big car like this, being able to turn both the back wheels as well in say a situation like a parking lot is certainly going to make this car seem much smaller. But it's almost like one more thing to go wrong. But no, seriously, I think I'm going to pass on that. I think it's kind of neat. I'd have to think about it, though. I had to do a little more reading, do a little more research. I understand the concept. I've done a lot of looking at it, but I'd have to dig deeper if I was going to think about putting it on my car. But for the sake of this video, we're going to go ahead and skip that. Let's X that out. Can we exit? There we go. All right, so we're going to skip that. We're skipping that. Spare tire we don't need because we've got run flats. Remote control parking, come on, it's a gimmick, but we got to get that. I don't know if you've seen that, and if you haven't, you need to check out a video to see how that works. It's pretty neat. The car will move itself around, so it's just cool. And the night vision assist, I'm going to get it because I'm not because I'm going to use it all the time, but because I never see a BMW that ever has night vision assist. So I'm going to get it. Boom. And like I said, we save so much money on the packages section that I'm going to get it. All right, so on to summary. All right, 2018 BMW 750i M Sport, the Fiona red leather interior, Moonstone metallic. I mean, this thing's loaded. I mean, it's absolutely loaded and it's gorgeous. Four-wheel drive, right? We started at 99.4, and we can see the list. We can see the damages here, right? But I tell you what, you got one heck of a car, and yeah, you're into this thing for over $130 all in. But man, what a gorgeous car. You're going to really enjoy this car. Matter of fact, I want to order this car. It's a really nice car. Speaking of which, let me go ahead and I will save this. I will print out the PDF so that way you can download it again. Thank you for watching. I will have a link to this PDF in the description below, as well as links to other videos of mine. And please subscribe to my channel because you know what? I'm going to do more videos because they're just fun, right? Now, I was doing some that were scripted, and I think I'm not going to script them. I'm just going to jump in and do videos because they're fun. All right? Oh, and look, here's the build code, too. You can access this build code, so you can just jot this down. Maybe I'll grab that as well. Let me go ahead and I'll copy that so that way I have it. Okay? Thanks for watching. Let me know in the comments what you think about the build. I mean, I think this is a super sexy car. What would you have done? How would you have built yours out? I'm just curious. Would you have given up those nice wheels for the M Sport package? Because it seems like now that I've committed to those brakes, that I won't be able to get those wheels. Because remember, they changed the wheels again when we put the brakes on, when I upgraded to those blue brakes. So I think I'm going to own these wheels now. But you know what? The car looks amazing. Let's get one more angle here from the, yeah. Looks fantastic. Okay, well, I'm going to wrap this up. Thank you